If you come where I'm from, and some of you, it's been a little hot, so it certainly was nice to get in this cool weather. It's fall starting to hit, and I tell you what, when you come to one of the beautiful ranches to have an offering, a setting, and a good host among friends and families. First and foremost, I want to speak on behalf of the Kern cattle, Josh and his wife, and Chad and Austin. I know they certainly appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedules to be here. It's a lot to travel, and I know they certainly appreciate you taking time to do that. It's a great California weekend. There's lots of good cattle to being offered. Some of the most respected ranches across America, and I hope you guys enjoy your trip to California. Before I turn it over to Mr. DeYoung, Josh, let's give them a big round of applause for the great hospitality they've had here today, and probably some of the finest you have of any sale you go to across the country. Here's Josh.
Thank you, Dustin. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I know it's a long ways for some of you, clear across the country, in fact, and it's nice to see some familiar faces and some new ones as well. I think Chad and Austin put together a heck of an offering out of what we have available, and I just wanted to say we guarantee everything we're selling. If anybody's not happy with something, let us know. We'll do our best to make it right with you. I hope you're all happy. Big shout out to Chad and Austin. Thank you guys for all your hard work. It's been amazing. So, and Missy, your whole family, Chad, thank you. My sister Natalie for throwing the event and putting this all together. My mom helping out with everything too. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Most of all, I want to thank my wife. She's over here supporting me in everything I do, and love you, babe. So thank you guys. Enjoy the sale and spend some money.
Well, thank you, Josh. Very nicely done. Like I will say, it's been a pleasure to work with Chad and Austin. I flew back here in August, and I tell you the job they've done as far as getting these cattle presented, the docility, the presence of them. And I think what Josh said, you're doing a business with a great firm. They're going to stand behind their product. They want you happy. They want you profitable. And so I think you can come to a great place to do business today. We're going to roll right through the cattle today. We're not going to give a lot of speeches. We know you guys got places to go. It's a beautiful day. You got things to do, so we certainly don't want to inhibit your time as far as you travel. We'll make any announcements as we go through the sale of anything we know. There is a sale order and supplement sheet. If you didn't get a chance to pick one of those up, I encourage you to get one of those, but we'll still try to reiterate any information on there to you. It's been a pleasure. Matt Myers helped me with this, and I certainly couldn't have done it without him, and certainly appreciate him. And around ringside, we have Landon Andrews with the American Angus Association. Regional Manager travels on your behalf. Matt McFarland with the California Cattlemen. Have Logan Nibson, the president, actually, of the Western Livestock Journal. Good friends Dick and Delvin Carmichael are here on special assignment, and certainly just turn your bids into those gentlemen. They'll relay them up to me, and we'll get you out of here in a pretty quick and snappy fashion. You'll make settlement right back there where you got your buyer number. If you would, please just check out before you go. I know everybody's in a hurry all the time, but as far as getting those cattle expedited out of here, and if you want to pick them up, you're going to pick them up today, tomorrow. If you need help with delivery, Randy Lathrop's around here somewhere. Just get with him if you need help with delivery. If you need mortality insurance, just let Heather know right there at the desk, and those cattle will be insured as of today, and they'll get that stuff to you. We are on CCI. Darla's here. We do have several of you online. We certainly appreciate you tuning in, but we're going to go right through. If you're interested in a lot, please bid up, bid early. We certainly don't want to miss you, but we're going to go right through it. All the cattle will sell in the suggested terms of the American Angus Association. Once we receive payment, those papers will be transferred to you, and like Josh said earlier, if you have any problems, they don't know if you have a problem if you don't tell them. So if you have any problems, just tell them, and I think they'll be more than happy to work with you. I think I'm ready to go to work. Won't you guys swing the gates, and we'll let this lot one in here. You know, when I flew out here in August, I think this female was the one that hit me the hardest, and I wanted to make her lot one, and I honestly didn't even know at the time what her EPDs were like. But you take a Commerce daughter, she's a number one dollar C Commerce in the breed. She's a 407 as today. But you talk about her skeleton. She's very feminine. She's well designed. She's well balanced. She's going to have a gorgeous udder once she gets in production. And I think even the better news, she's saved to the ever popular base in Jameson. She's going to calve right there the first part of March. I think this is a great way to kick off the great Commerce, how they're the great Point P Pride. She's Kevin E. She's spread. She's high dollar C. She's high dollar M. You talk about one I think's got lots of earning potential down the road. You're buying all of her. She's safe AI to Jameson. All right, auctions on lot one. Give me 20,000. I 20 here to be 20. Here to be 20. 5, 75, 75, 15, 15, 15, 20. Have it out here to be 20. Now 5, 30. Have it out here to be 30. Now 5, 40. Now 40, 40,000. Now 45. Now 45, 50. Have it out here 55, 45. It got 47, 5, 50. 50 now 25. Now 25. Now 55. Out here to 55. 5, 7, 60. That's out here 70. Now 2. Now 5. Out here to be 75. 5, 70. Now 5, 75. 75. 75. 80. 85. 80 right here. 85. 85. 85,000. 87. 85. 80 right here to be 85. Now 90. 85 here to be 90. I got 85. Gonna be 87.5. 87.5. 85 straight away. Gonna be so you're out on the wire too. 87,500. She's a number $1 C commerce in the breed. Got 85. Give me 87.5. 85 here. 75 here. 75. Crack that gate. Let her run. 85. 87.5. 85 here. 75 here. 75. $87,500 where? 87.5. 87.5. I sold her 85,000. 85,000. 635 Spruce Mountain. Thank you, Chuck. All right, bunch of great female. All right, now we're going to go to the two family. The full sister of the Poss Winchester. She laid down and had the two twin bull calves right there under sheath. They're born September 25th. You can take her and her two bull calves. She's opened, ready to flush. She come in a little bit later. When I was here in August, she was still up at Yackley's in South Dakota, so she hasn't been here but about 30 days. And I tell you what, you talk about a female that's raising two great calves. She's got a story to go with her. Big $C, big spread female, or you can take the 2B pregnancy that's due right there March 23rd. The recip ID is 1148, solid black, due right there the latter part of March. All right, pick and choose right here. You can take the donor, the full sister to the great Poss Winchester, or you can take that heifer calf pregnancy. All right, here we go, 10, 15, 15 to the 20. Have it out here to be 20. Got 15 on the wire, 20,000, now 20, now 20, 17, 5 to the 20. Out here to be 20, to the 20, now 25, now 25, 20, 25, 30. That one out here to be 30 now, 30 now, 30 now, 5. That here to be 35, 35, 35, 40. That here 40, 34 now, 40 now, 45 now, 45, 50. That out here 50 now, 5. That out here 55, 55. I got 50 straight away, 55,000. That out here 50. You're out on the wire. Russ gonna be 55,000, 50 straight away. Selling choice. 50 now. Give me 25. That out here to be 25, 25, 52,500. That out here to be 25, 25, 52,500 where? I tell you what, you make money the day you buy them, and here's one I think you can put right in the donor program, and she's going to make you money. You got 50 bid. Give me 25. Have it out here to be 25, 52,500 where? I sold her 50,000. Oh, I said sold. You want them both? Well, you just got to ask. Was that 653? What's your number? 635 Spruce Mountain takes a cow. We're going to say that pregnancy, the lot to be. Heifer calves, higher by the great Ellings and Prosper, do right there in March, into March right there. All right, here we go. Said to be 10,000. I turn it here to be 10. Where to be 10 to 10. 5, said 500 to 10. That's not here to be 10. Where to be 10 to 10 to 10,000. That's not here to be 10. Where to be 10 to 10 to 10. Behind a heifer calf pregnancy, give me 10,000. 75, 10. That's here to be 10. Where to be 10 to 10 to 10,000. That's right here to be 10. Where to be 75. Give me 8,000. That's right here to 8,000. 8,000. 8,000. Think what the receipts were. 75, 8. That's right here to be 8,000. That's got 5 on the wire. Give me 6,000. That's right here to 6,000. 5, 6. Now 7. That's right here to 7. Got 6 straight away. Gonna be 7. Now 8,000. That's right here to be. Gonna be 8. Barry. Gonna be 8. Now 9. 8 right here. You're out South Dakota. You're out Missouri. Gonna be 9,000. 8 right here to be 9. Gonna be 8,500. Do it real quick. 8 right here. 8,500 where? Got 8 with Delvin. Got 8,500. 8 right here. 8,500. Here's investment opportunity time right here. Gonna be 8,500. 8 right here. 8,500 where? I sold it 8,000. 8,000. 119. Huh? It can't be 119. $611. Well, I get it. All right, thank you, Barry. All right, let's go to Lot 17. Lot 17. Here's where females cause quite a stir. You want them powerful, big body. You talk about a future power cow. They are retaining the right. They want 2 different mating flushes, either IVF or conventional. Obviously, it's your convenience and their expense. They want 8 total, so if they get 2 and 6 or however that works out. But they are retaining the right to flush and want 2 different matings by that. But here's an all-in-one, a 346 big spread. You talk about a power cow. One that's got some hips, some body, some bone. She kind of does it all. All right, here we go. Start along Lot 17. She's open, ready to breathe. Let's go 10, 15, 15 to 20, now 5. I try to be 25 to 5, 30. I try to be 30, now 5 to 5, 35. Now 40, now 45, 50. All right, here 55, here 55 to 5, 65. That's it, here 65, now 70. That's 70, now 5, 75, 80. That's it, here 75 to 80,000. That's 75, 80, now 85, 85, 80. All right, 80 with Dick, gonna be 85,000. Now 90, now 100, now 100,000. Now I got 90 with Matt McFarland, gonna be 100,000. Give me 95. Now I heard 95, 95. Now 100, 95, 100, 95. 97.5, more to have, 100,000. That's right here. You're going to be 100,000 straight away. Got 97.5 over there with Matt McFarland. Going to be 100,000. You was 95. He's 97.5. Now 100. 7,500, 100,000, now 500, here to be 500, 105, 10, 105, here to be 10, here to be 10, 10, 110, 110, 100. They don't make them like that every day. Got 105 with Matt, 110, 110. Now 15, 110, 15, 15, 115,000, 15, 20, 100 here to be 20, 120,000, 120,000. Let her rock outside. Now 500 here, 25 here, 25, 525,000. Where 120 here to be 125, got 120 straight away. 125, take it 30, 125 here, 130 here, 25 to 130, 130. Now 35, 32, 5. Now 5. I here to be 135, 135. Sure, Todd, 135. I thank you for the help. Almost sell her straight away. 132,500. Grammius, we'll get you a number. Thank you, guys. All right, here's Lot 18. I tell you what, when I was here back in August, this may have been my second favorite female. She's so elegant. She's so feminine. She's going to have a gorgeous udder, well-balanced. Her dam is a full sib to the Great Bar 7 Oaks Bold Ruler. I think here's one that's going to make a phenomenal cow. She's cavity. She's got spread. She kind of does a lot of things right. And on top of that, she's just flat out good. All right, here we go. Lot 18, $500 where? All right, here's 75, 10. All right, here to be 10, here to be 10, 10, 12, 5, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15, that's it, 20, now 5, I turn it here to be 25, give me 25, now 30, now 5, 35, 40, I turn it here, 40, 35, 40,000, now 45, I put it here to be 45, 50, I put it here, got 45 right here on the front row, going to be 50,000, now 55, now 55, 60, I put it here, 55, 60,000, now 5, going to be, I took 60 right there in the front, going to be 65,000, 60's bid, 65,000, that's here, 55, 65,000, 65,000, let her run, I said here to be 65, I got 60 right there in the front, 65,000 where, I said right here to be 65,000 where, I sold her 60,000, 60,000. Express and Pollard, thank you folks, 610 and 612. Oklahoma bound, thank you guys. All right, we're going to go to threes. You can go to 3 and 3A. 3 and 3A, the 12I donor, she certainly needs no introduction. You read right there in the footnotes, the dam of the $300,000 GMC in Lancaster donor, the Four Sons Last 3022. She is due right there mid-February to the road. Yours truly, a bull the Hobson Ranch owns. And I tell you what, that bull's got a great profile, great look. Or you can take her daughter, the Freight Train. She's due right there about March 19th to the iconic bull that was raised right here at the Easy Ranch. Here's a powerful donor. You talk about one, she's done it. She's a proven producer. You want to make money. Here's a kind, 3 or 3A, or you can double up and take both. All right, here we go, 5, 10. All right, here to be 10, where to be 10, 10, 10, 12, 5, 15. Right here, 15, where 15, 15, 17, 5, 20. All right, here to be 20, where 20, now 2, 5, now 2, 5, now 5. All right, here to be 25, where 25, 5, now 30. All right, here to be, I got 25 right here to be 7, 5. I'll let you do that. 25, 30, now 35, 40. Right here, 40, now 45, now 45, 50. Have it out here, 50, where 45, 50,000. Have it out here, 50, where 45, 50,000. Give me 47, 5, 47, 5, 47, 5. Now 50. That's right here, 50. 47. You talk about one. She's done all the work. She's proved it in the math. 47,550. You're out, Russ. Got to be 50,000 in Kansas. That's right here, 50. $50,000 where? A sold choice, 47,500. Rhodes Angus takes 3 at 47,500. 670, thank you. Congratulations on your sale. All right, here's lot 3A, the daughters. How about the freight? What you got? All right, here's 3A, the freight train. You want one stout bone. She's powerful, big old hip, big old bone. She's due right there mid-March to the great iconic sun. All right, $75, $7,500 where? All right, here it is, $7,500, $7,500 to 10. That's right, here to be 10, here to be 10, to 10, to 10,000. I said, let's go, 5,000. All right, here to be 5, give me 5, 5,000. All right, here to be 5, here to 5. She's bred, she's safe and care. Give me 5,000. All right, here to 5, here to 5. 5,000, now 55. I've heard here 5,500. Got 5 on the wire, 5,500. I've heard here to be, there's a buy and ever sell. Here it is, 555. I've heard here to be 55. Here, 55. Got 5 on the wire, 5,500. I've heard here to be 55. Now 6,000, you're out. Now 5. I say here, city, you're out. Texas got to be 6,500. I say here to the 5, 5, 60. Dwayne, you got to be 6,500. Let her rock outside. I say here to the 5, 5, 65, 7. Hello. I say here to you're out on line. Got to be 7,000. Got 65 in the crowd. Got to be 7. I said here to so Janessa, Dwayne, 7. Now it starts here. Now 75 on the phone. I said here to be 5, 7,500. Where? I said that here to be 75. So we say, Matt, 7,500, $7,500 where? Now 8,000, now 8,000, now 8,000, now 85, 85, now 9, 85 here to be 9, 85 high, 85 high. Where are you going to buy one built red like that? 85, give me 7.5, 87.5. Now, huh? Oh, thank you. Now 9. That's enough here to be 9. What do you say on the phone? It'd be 9,000, 9,000, 9,000. I sold her 8,750. 639, that a boy. All right, let's go to 4A and 4B, 4A and 4B. All right, now the great FO 47, 4A. She is safe. Going to get right there the latter part of January to the Dandy Acre Skyline. The 4B, the Pine View Red State. She's safe to Jameson. Going to get right there at the end of March. All right, you talk about two powerful sisters. Got some bones, some body. My pick and choose a double take 4A or 4B. Two powerful bred heifers. All right, that have been 575. All right, here it is, 7,500. 7,500. 7,500. 7,500. All right, here it is, 7,500. 7,500. Now 8, now 8, now 10. 8 right here to be 10. 12.5, 12.5, 15, out here to 15, now 20, half out here to 20, got 15 in the bag, going to be 20,000, 15, 17.5. You got to be 20. I was looking right at her. Going to be 20. Now 2.5. I turn it here to be got 20 at Logan. Going to be 22.5. I turn it here to be 2.5. Give me 21. Parasang B 21. Never hurts that. I turn it here 21. Here to the 21. 21,000. 21,000. Sold choice 20,000. 20,000. Hops and Angus buys. Takes B. 614. Attaboy. All right. Thank you, Travis. Right. All right. Let's go to 4A. The Fireball going to come right there at the end of January. Out to the Skyline. All right. So give me 5,000. All right. To the 5. Give me 5,000. Now 5. 6,000. All right. Here's to the 6,000. Where? 5. Now 55. All right. Here to 5,500. 55. 55. Thank you, commercial heifers ringing. Give me 5,000. All right. Here to be 5. 5,000. I've heard her to the she's safe. Hey, I'm gonna give it now 55. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55. Crack that gate. Let her run 55. 6,000. I've heard out here. So her 55 to the 6,000. 55's on the wire. Gonna be 6,000. Give me 7.5. Here we go. I've heard out here. 6,000. Now 5. That's her here to be 5. 55. You're out. Janessa gonna be $6,500. Where? That's her here to the 5. 2.5 help you. That's right here to the 2.5. Her gonna be 2 to the 2.5. 6,000. 2.5. 6,000. Now 5. I'd here to be 65. We say Georgia going to be 6,500. I'd here right here 65. 6,500. 6,500. Where? All in. Now 7. City right here to center. City. We say California going to be 7,000. I said right here to center. City to 7,000. 7. Don't say yeah. Going to go 65. 7. I said right here to center. City to 7,000. 7,000. I sold her 6,500. Jason Payne, headed to Georgia. Thank you, buddy. 637. All right, should be lot 5 in the ring. Lot 5. All right, here comes the Baldridge Jordan daughter. She's safe. AI going to give right there the first part of February, estimated right there February 7th. Here's a big spread female, $409 C. You want one powerful, modern, big-bodied. All right, the Baldridge, how the powerful Deadwood daughter. Lot number 5. All right, it's been 575. All right, here to be 75. Here's 75 to 5. Tell 10. That's right here to be 10, 10, 10, 12, 5, 15. Right here to 15. Where 15? 15 to 15. Now going to be 20, 15, 20. Having out here 20, here to 20,000. Having out here to be 20. Got 15 in the corner. 20, going to be 20, going to be 20. Going to be 17.5. Having out here to 17.5. Here's 85 to 5. 15's in 17.5. Having give me 16 before we go. Having it here's let it rock outside. Having out here 17. Having here to 16, 17. Now 17. Now 18. Now 19. Now 19. Now 20. Going to be 20 in Kansas. 19, 20. You're out, Russ. Not here to the 20. Where that here to the 20,000. 19's in the back. Going to be 20 on the wire. Not here to the 20. Not here to the 20. 20,000. 20,000. 20,000. I sold her 19,000. Matt Myers on order. Bird cattle. 654. Thank you. All right, let's go to lot 8. Lot 8, here's a Don Julio stout, big bone, got a great look to her. She's due right there about March 22nd to the great Easy Hey Har Iconic. Talk about a big-bodied, big-centered female, $391 C, 142 a year. You talk about a power cow in the making right there, lot 8. All right, here we go, 575. All right, here to be 75. Here's 75, $7,500 where. All right, here to be 75. Here's 75, here's 5,000. All right, here to be 5,000. Got some muscle, some meat to her, some body. Give me 5,000. I've heard her to 5. Now 55. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55. Got 5 with Delvin. 55. Now 6,000. I've heard her 6. Now 6. Now 5. That's her 65. Her 65. Got 6 right here. Delvin. Going to be 6,500. That's her to 5. Give me 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. Now 5. That's her going to be, what do you say, Aaron? 6,500. Now 7. That's her 37. That's her 7,000. 7,000. Let her run. That's her 37. That's her 7,000, haul in, haul done. I sold her 6,500 Wilkes Ranch buys. Thank you, Aaron. 629, good eye. All right, go to lot 6. All right, here comes one I like. Here's the Jameson daughter out of the clarity. Goes back to the TK Blackbird X620. She's safe and Kev. Going to Kev there the latter part of March of the iconic Sun. $389. See, look at that spread. 105 a year, 182 at Winnie. You talk about a gorgeous built Jameson daughter. Very feminine through that front third. All right, lot 6. Huh? Oh, 613? All right, here we go. Lot 6, a powerful Jameson daughter. All right, I got 5 on the wire, 7,500. All right, here, 75, 75, 10, 10, 10, 12, 5. 10, 12, 5, 10, 12, 5. 10, 12, 5, 12, 5. 10, 12, 5. 10, 12, 5, 15. 15, 15, 15. Got 12, 5 with Dick. Going to be 15,000. Pretty good female, I thought, right here. 12, 5, 15. 15, 15, 15. Give me 14 before we go. 12, 5, 14. 14, 14, 14,000. Let her rock outside. 12 highs head, 14,000. Tall hers where? 14, 14, 15. 15, 15, 15. We say in the corner going to be 15,000. 14, 15. You're out Colorado. 14, 15. 15, 15, 15. 15,000. Tall hers where? I sold her 14,000. Your way, Dick. Vintage buys. 643. Good luck tomorrow, Doug. All right, go to lot number 9. Is that lot 9? Here's the trademark. Here may be one of the most powerful females we're going to offer to you today. Big old bone, stout design female. She's going to have right here in the middle part of April. Big spread female, 140 a year, 176 a year, still $357 C. And I tell you what, they don't just make them like that today. That kind of hip, that kind of bone, that kind of body. Here's a big time female, in my opinion. The lot 9, I got 5 on the wire, 75, 75, 10. That's her here to be 10, her to be 10, 10, 10. Got 75, 10, going to be 10, going to be 10, 12, 5. 10, girl, got 10 on the wire, going to be 12.5. 10 to be 12.5. 12,500 where? 10 said 12.5. 10 to be 12.5. You're out, Georgia. You're out, Georgia. Going to be give me 11,000. 10 to 11. 10 11. 10 11. 10 11. 10 to 11. Now 12. Did you give me 11? Oh, there it is. Now 12. Never not here to be 12. Hurdy, ton. Michael going to be 12,000. 11's bid 12. Never not here to be 12. Hurdy, ton. Let it rock outside. 11's bid 12. 11 not here to be 12. Going to give me 12. Got 11 right here. Going to be 12. 11 not here to be 12. Going to be 12,000. 12,000. Making friends, aren't you? 11 not here to be 12. Hurdy, ton. 12,000. I sold her 11,000. Precise Cattle Company. Thank you, Ian. Headed to Georgia. 11,000 bar 627. All right, go to lot 26. Adjust your eyes here. Lot 26, back on these really nice open heifer. Here's the Heat Seeker daughter. Here's a Heat Seeker, $404. See, awfully feminine through that front 1/3. Goes back to the great infamous 453 donor. I tell you what, this one I think's got some big-time earning potential. Kevin East, big spread, high dollar C, and she's got a great look to her right there. Lot 26, all right, so to give me 5,000. I've heard her to be 5,000. I've heard to bid 5 to go. 5,000. I've heard her to be 5,000. What'd you get? There it is. Now 55. I've heard her to be 55. Her, you got 5 on the wire. $5,500 where? I've heard her to be 55. Her, 55. If I just study the female, very elegant through that front 1/3. Got some big numbers to her. She's only going to get older. She's only 55. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Now 6,000. Kentucky. Now 5. That's her to be 55. Her, 55. 7. That's her to be 7. Her, 55. Say you're out on the wire. Going to be 7,000. That's it right here. 7. Her, 7,000. Hold in. Hold done. Here's an awfully good buy. That's that here. 7. Now 5. I got 7 right here. Sorry. Now 5. Now 75. Now 75. Now 8,000. You're out on the wire. 8,000. That's 75's in the corner. Going to be 8,000. That's that here. 8,000. Give me 77.5. I'll trade with you. That's that here. 7.5. Now 8,000. That's never here to be. Hey, going to be. Hey, going to be 8,000. That's never here to be. That's 8,000. Hold in. Hold done. $8,000 where? I sold her 7,750 Lentz buys. 649, thank you. Oklahoma bound. All right, go to 24, right above her right here. I think this female's awfully built nice. One of the Heisman daughters. All right, big spread, 174 for $10 C. Big old bodied female. All right, here we go. Powerful female, open, ready to breed to the bull of your choice. All right, lot 24, said to give me 5,000. I've heard 5,000. Lot 24, give me 5,000. Powerful Heisman daughter. I've heard her to be 5,000. Now 55. I've heard here, $5,500 where? I've heard her to be 5,500. Her 5,500. 6,000. I've out here, so her you're out Kentucky, going to be 6,000. I've hit out here, so her 6,000. I've hit 506. Now 5, going to be 65 on the wire. Took 6 in the crowd, going to be 6,500. Now 7. That's her here. Going to be 7. Tim. Now 75. That's out here, out on the wire. Going to be 7,000. Georgia, Kentucky, you're both out. 7,500. That's out here to be 500. Her 7,500 where? 75. Now 8,000. That's out here going to be 77.5. I'll trade with it, Tim. 77.5. Let her walk outside. 75. 77.5. All in. All done. I sold her 7,500. Friendship Farms, David Horton buys. Thank you very much. Buyer 680. I go to 19. Lot 19. Lot 19, here's the all-in-one out of the Fireball daughter right here. Got a great look to her right there. Nice hip, big body, elegant through that front 1/3. 142 a year, $352 C. All right, big old ribeye. Look at the marbling at a 1.49. She kind of checks a lot of boxes. Lot 19 said have been 5,000. I've heard her to be 5,000. I've had a bid, 5 to go. 5 now, 555 6,005. That's her city 5, her city 5 7 cents, 7 now 5. That's not her city 5, her city 5. Now 8, now 5, 885, 835, now 9, now 9, now 9, now 10. Now her to be 10, her to be 10 to 10. Now 11, 12. They're going to be 12, 13. I told her to be 13, her 13, 13, 14, 15. I put out her, y'all got 14 straight away. Going to be 15, 16, 16,000. Sit to 17. That's her to 17, her 17. Now 18, now 18, now 18, now 19. It's her to be 19, her 19. Now 20. That's her to the 20, her to the 20,000. 19, 20, 19, 20, now 25. I turn it here to be 25, her 25, now 5. I turn it here to be 25, her going to be 25,000 straight away. 22, 5, 25. I turn it to be 25, her 25, her 25. Thank you for the help. Anybody else? 25,000 where? I sold her 22,500. Edisto Pines, thank you, Todd. 644, thank you for the help, Doug. All right, let's go to lot 20. Lot 24, Sons Pacifico right here. You talk about a big bone snout made female. All right, goes to the disclosure female, 102. You want to add some performance and style. I like her too. $362 seam. High. You want to add some punch in your cattle. Grab on right here. Lot 20. All right, here we go. Set up and give me 5,000. I've heard to the 5, 55 to the 5, 6,000. I've heard to the 5, 7, I've heard to the 5, 8,000, 85, 85, now 9, now 10. I heard to be 10, heard 10, now 11, 12. Then I heard to be 12, heard 12, now 13, now 15. I heard to 15, where 15, 15, 17, 17. I heard to 17, where 17, now 18, now 20, 20, now 25. I heard to be 21, 21. They got 20 over here at Logan, going to be 21,000. You're out in Louisiana, 21,000. I heard 20, let it rock outside, 21,000. I heard 21, 21. I sold her 20,000 your way, Logan. Hops and buys again. What was that number? He didn't write it down. 614. Thank you. All right, go right next door. Another Pacifico, moderate, big-bodied, big hip, another pound, big cab, and he's this time 13 negative on the berth. Still $357 seed. Nice spread at 141. All right, here we go. Look at the marble in a 1.63. Big old ribeye female, and she shows it. Lot 21's had to give me 5,000. I've heard to the 5, heard to the 5,000. I've heard to the 5, heard to the 5,000. I've had a bid, had to go. I've heard to the 5, heard to the 5, said been 335. I've heard her to be 35 for her, 35 for 35. Kevin, female built like that, you don't find 35 for. I've heard her for her, 4,000, 35's on the wire, gonna be 4. I've heard her for her, 4, gonna be 7.5. Here we go. I've heard her, said I've heard 7.5, 3,000, 7.5. Now 4. That's never, you're out California, gonna be 4,000. Now 2.5. I've heard her to be 10, I've heard to be 2. You're out Arizona, gonna be 4,250. I've heard her to the 10, I've heard let her rock outside, 4 said 42.5. I've heard her to be 2, and I've heard her to be 2. We say, Christopher, 4,250, 4,250. Hold now 5. I'd heard her to be 40. We say, Janessa, 4,500. I'd heard her to be 4,500. Her 4,500. Arizona's in, California's out. Now 7.5. I've heard her. He said, I've heard 7.5. 4,000. What do you say, Christopher? I've heard her. He said, I've heard 7.5. 4,750. Gotta go. What do you say? 47.5. 47.5. All in, all done. I sold her 4,500 by her 663. She's bid on a bunch of you. Thank you, 663. I should be 28 in the ring. Is that right? All right, here's lot 28. Here's one I kind of like. Probably could have had her up a little higher. She's out of the great point. Here is the full sister to the great lot 1. You talk about elegant through that 1/3. Long spine, big old sweep to that belly. I think this is an awfully good female. She reads 162 a year. Here's the full sister to the great lot 1 we started the sale with. Commerce daughter out of the great Point P Pride 1076. All right, said it could be about 10,000. I turned her to be 10. Where going to be 10 to 10 to 10, 10, 10, 10, 11, 12. Then I turned her to be 12, 13, 14, 15. I turned 15 to the 17, 18, and 19. Now 19, now 20, 20, now 25, now 5. I turned to be 25, 30, now 5. I turned her to be 35, her 35, 35,000, 30, 35. I turned her to be 35, her 35. 35,000. 30's bid. 35. 30 rush. I'll let you be 32.5 on the wire. 30's bid. 32.5. 32.5. 32.5. 32.5. What do you say, Rush? You're at 30. Now 2.5. I turned her to be 2.5. Here, don't want to say out, Russ. Got to go. 32,500. 30's bid. $32,500. Where? I sold her 30,000. Lentz buys again. 649. Thank you, guys. All right, go to lot 29. Lot 29, another powerful commerce daughter right here. All right, moderate birth, big old spread female. All right, over 1 for marble and ribeye. All right, said give me 5,000. All right, lot 29, give me 5,000. All right, now 55. All right, here, $5,500 where? All right, here to be 55. Here, you got 5 on the wire, going to be $5,500 where? All right, here to 55. Here's a buy and ever sale. Here it is, 5,500. All right, here, 55. Here, 55. Give me 2.5. Here we go. I've heard to be 2. Got 5 right here online. Give me 52.5. 52.5. 52.5. I've heard let it rock outside. I've heard to be 2.5. 5,200. Money making time right here. 5,250. I sold her 5,000. She's Kentucky bound. 641. Thank you very much. All right, to be 3 coming in, 27A, 27B, and 27C, the Statesman Flushmate Sisters. You pick and choose right here, but pretty nice flush of females right here. Goes back to the Great Spruce Mountain 1076 donor. I tell you what, here's a trio. Start a cow herd right here, 27A, 27B, 27C. 1, 2, 3 times the money. All right, here we go. Set them in, give me 5,000. I've heard to the 5, heard to the 5, 6,000. I've heard here, I've heard to the 5, 7, I've heard to the 5, now 8, now 5, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, 9, 85, now 5, now 10. I've heard to be 10, now 5, 10, 5, 11, now 12. Now heard to be 12, 30, 12, now 13, now 13, 14. I turn out here 14, 14, 15, 15, 15, 16. 15's with Matt, 16,000. Now 17, now 17, now 18. That's not heard it, 18, now 19. 18, I heard it, 19, now 20. That heard it, gonna be 20, got 19 and a quarter, gonna be 20,000. 19, 20, got 19 clear and a quarter, now 21. I turn to heard it, we say Matt, 21,000. I turn to heard it, 21, 2. That's gonna be 2 to 22,000, 22,000, all in, all done. I sold choice, 21,000, Matt Myers. Takes B. Yeah, took. AAA buys. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the help, Doug. All right, here's 27A and 27C. All right, cavities on A. Big spread on both of them. All right, here we go. Set them in 5,000. I've heard to the 5, heard to the 5,000. I've heard to the 5, heard to the $5,000 where I've heard to the 5, heard to the 5,000. I've had a bid, had to go. I've heard to the 5, heard to set them in 335. I've heard to be 3,500, 35, 35, 4. I turned 34, 34. If I got 35 on the wire, going to be 4,000. I turned 34, 34. Give me 7.5. 35's in. 7.5 way up high. Now for Christopher. That's never 34, 34. 4,000. Got 7.5 in the crowd. You're out on the wire. Going to be 4,000. That's never 34, 34. 4,000. Now 2.5. Going to be 4, 2.5, sir. 4's in right here. 2.5, 45. I turned here to be 45. Here, 45. Janessa or Christopher, you're both out. 42.5 in. 45. I turned here to be 45. Here, take them both at that figure, 2.5, 45. That here to be 45, here, 45. We say online, 4,500, $4,500 where? Now 7.5. You'll be 47.5. 47.5. Sure he did. Now 5. I've heard here to be 5, 35. You're out on the wire, Christopher. Janessa going to be 5,000. That's never heard to be 5, 35. 5,000. Got 47.5. Straight away. Going to be 5. I've heard here to the 5, 5,000. 5,000. I'm going to sell it to him. 4,750. Which one do you want? $4,750 times 2. He took 27A and C. 640. He knows how to buy them. All right, go back, top your sell order, lot 33. Lot 33. Here's one you should have found. Pay attention on 33 and 34. Be sure to look on your supplement sheet. Their genomic EPDs are updated. That is as of yesterday. All right, we're going to start with the lot 33, and I really like this female. She's cool-made. She's stout. She's a Heisman daughter out of a Salvation. You talk about one, I think it's going to be a ground-pounding cow. Got some bones, some body, some hip. Awfully good heifer. She reads now. She's 143 a year. Negative birth, 9 CD, $367 seed. Lot 33, the powerful Heisman out of the Salvation. Goes back to the great T276. All right, so give me about 10,000. I'd hit a bit, hit a bite, hit it, 10,000. I'd have been 5,000. I've heard hit it, 5,000. 5,000. I've heard here, 5,000. Lot 33, give me 5,000. I've heard here to 5,000. Going to make a beautiful cow, 335. I've heard here to be 35, 35, 4. I've heard here to 4,000. Got 4, now 5. I've heard here to be 45, 5. I've heard here to be 5,000. 45's in 5. Now you're all out of the wire, going to be 5,500. I've heard here to be 55. Got 5 in a crowd, $5,500 there. Now 6,000. After that, here's 6,000. I got 55 right here. Going to be 6,000. After that, here's 6,000. 7.5. Now 6,000 on the wire. Got 7.5 in the crowd. Going to be 6,000. Ian, David, you're both out. Now 2.5. That's here. We say Andrea 6,250. I thank you for the help. I sold her 6,000. She's headed to Precise in Georgia. Thank you, Ian. 627 at 6,000. All right, 34. Now, here's one we probably could have sold a little earlier, but we tried to spread some good ones out all day. Be sure you check out her update here. Here's a Heisman daughter out of the great pay weight from the Who program, $415. See, 11 CD, 0.6 to 160, a 151 on the marble. And I tell you what, you take that and that kind of package, that kind of look, that kind of neck. Here's an awfully interesting breeding piece right here. Lot 34, the big dollar C at 415, Heisman daughter. All right, here we go. That'd have been 10,000. That would have been 5,000. That'd have been 10. That's right here to be 10, 30, 10, 10,000, 10, 5, 5, 15. Right here, 15, 15, 15,000. Now 7, 20. Right here to be 20. Now 5, 25, 30. That's when I heard it 30, 30. Now 5. I heard here to be 35, 35, 40. I heard here 40, 35, 40. Now 45, now 45, now 45, now 45, now 45. 40's right here, 45, 42, 5. Now 5. I heard here 45. Got 2, 5 right there. 45. What my idea? 45. Now 7, 5. Now 7, 5. Now 7, 5. Now 50. That's right here 50. Where's the 50,000? That's right here 50. Where's the 50? Now 25. Right here to be 25. Left the door wide open for you, Aaron. 50's right here in the corner. 52.5. Been some pretty good Cowboys bidding on her. 50's bid. 52.5. 52.5. Let her walk. After here to be 25. Here 25. You're out still in Texas. Going to be $52,500. Where? I sold her 50,000 double barrel buys. Thank you, Tim. 657. Thank you for the help there, Aaron. All right, let's go to 32A. 32A, War Cry daughter right here. Got some balance to her. Out of the Post Maverick daughter. Big spread, $344 C. Awfully good heifer. Lot 32A. Said have been 5,000. I've heard to the 5. Heard to 5,000. I've had a bid, had to go. Had to 5. Said have been 335. I've heard to be 35. Heard 35 to 5. $3,500. Where? 32A. I've heard to the 5. Heard to 5. Now 35. Now 4. I've heard to 4. 7. 7.5, now 4. I've never heard it before. Heard it for 4,000. I've heard it for now 2.5. I've heard it. Christopher going to be 4,250. I got 4 right here in the crowd. Going to be 2.5 on the wire. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard. Let her walk. Now 5. I've heard her 45. Her 45. If I got 2.5 right here on the wire. $4,500. Where I can't make money if you don't own them. I've heard her to be 45. Her 45. $4,500. Where now 7.5. I've heard Kentucky's in the league. California, Arizona, you're all out. 45. 47.5. I've heard he said, I've heard 47.5. Janessa Christopher, what do you say? Gotta go. I've heard he said, I've heard 47.5. 4,750. I sold her 4,500. Kentucky bound. Thank you, Michael. 641 at 4,500. All right, should be lot 16. Lot 16, there she is on the bottom. Back to these powerful, here's the cow. Here's a cow. You do need to pay attention to this. Read up on your supplement sheet. She was bred to different bulls. My fault. She was bred to the Wilkes identified. He is a $407 C, 119 of the year. Sired by the great SS identified. Here's an awfully surpassed dollar. It's got a great look to her. Big time Kevin. He's big dollar in female to 109. All right, here we go. Lot 16, safe and calf. She's going to calve right there about the 10th of March. All right, here we go. Said have been give me 10,000. I'd hit a bit, hit a bite, hit 10,000. Said have been 5,000. I've had hit it 5,000. I've had hit it bread cow. Give me 5,000. I've heard it 5,000 been 3, 5. I've heard it to be 35, 35, now 7.5, now 4. I've heard it to be 4, 44, now 45, 45, 7.5, take it 5. I've heard it 5,000. You're out on the wire. I got 45, now 55, now 55, now 55, $5,500 where? I've heard it 55, 6. Now 5. That's her. City 5. Her City 5. You're out on the wire. Got 6 with Dick. Going to be 6,500. Now 7. You got 7. Now 5. 75. 8. Now 5. 8. Right here. 85. Her 85. 85. 9. 85. Going to be 9. Now 5. Now 10. Now her to be 10. Her to be 95. Now 5. Give me. I got 9 right there with Logan. Give me 9,500. I got 9 right here. Going to be 95. 95. 95. Or give me 2.5. 92.5. 2.5. Now 95. Now 7.5. Now 7.5, now 10, now 10, now 10.5, now 10.5. I turn out here to be 10.5. You're still out online. Going to be $10,500 where? I turn out here to be 5. I sold her 10,000. Yep. 670 Rhodes buys. Thank you. I go to 15. I like this heifer. Big old body. It's hired by the 44 Cavalry Charge. Out of the surpass. She's going to calve a little early. Going to calve big old body, big rib. Look down the top line of that female. Going to make a big time productive cow. Nice spread. She's due right here at the end of January to the pause reputation. I got 5 on the wire. 6,000. Half right here. 6,000. Pies right here. 6,000 where? Half right here. 55 to the 5. 6,000. Half right here. 55 to the 6,000. I said now 5 to 55 to the 5. 7 cents to 7. Now 5. I said not here to be 75. Now 8,000 where? I said not here to be 77.5. I'll trade with you. I said not here to be 75. I got 75 over here. 77.5. I said not here to be going to calve early. 77.5. I said not here to be 75. So you're still out online. Going to be 7,750 outside. I said not here to be 75. 7,750. I sold her straight away. 7,500. Riverbend buys. Thank you, Andrea. What now? 652. Thank you. All right, lot 11. Here's another Heisman daughter. Goes back to the Henrietta Pride Cow family. She's due right here in the latter part of March with the iconic Sun. Nice spread. Kevin E's female. Still $356. See, look at the marble at a 1.56. All right, here we go. Set up and give me 5,000. Bread heifer. All right, give me 5,000. Half right here to the 530. 5,000. Half right here to the 530. 5,000. Where? She's bred 555. Half right here to be 50. 500. Where? Half right here to be 55 to the 5. 6,000. Half out here to the 6,000. Bread heifer, guys. Awfully good females. Hired by the great Heisman. 55. Give me 7.5. Half out here. He said I got 55 online. 5,750. Half out here. Let her rock outside. Half out here. He said I'm 55 to the 7.5. 5,750. 5,750. I sold her 5,500. She's staying right here in California. Thank you, Janessa. 663 is a buyer at 5,500. All right, here's lot 12 right next door to right here, all in one out of the Fanny Cow family. She's due right there, the 12th of March, roughly 166 head a year. Big old ribeye female, over $300 C. All right, so to give me 5,000. All right, here to lot 12, 5,000. All right, here to the 530, 5,000. All right, here to the 530, I said have been $3,500 where? All right, here to be 35, 445. All right, here to be 45, 45, 5. Have it out here to the 530, to the 5,000. Give me 7.5. Now 7.5. Now 5. Christopher. I said over here to be 530, to 5,000. You're out high. Now 2.5. I got 5 online. 2.5. 5. Out here 50, 555. Now 7.5. I got 55 right here. 7.5. Now 6,000. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. Now 5. Out here 65, $6,500 where? Now 7. Now 7. Now 5. Now 75. You're out on the wire. I said out here got 7 straight away. Melinda, Christopher, both how give me 2.5. I said that here to be 2.5. Here going to be 2.5. 7,250. I sold her straight away. 7,000 vintage buys again. 643. Good luck tomorrow. All right, here's lot 13, the Clarity daughter, my high of the Friendship Cow, due to Don Julio right there, the 1st of February, could give in January. All right, here we go, big spread, 166, big ribeye, big marbling on female. All right, lot 13 said to give me 5,000. All right, here, big old bodied female, give me 5,000. All right, here to the 530, to the 5,000, now 55. All right, here to be 55, to the 5,500 where? All right, here to be 55, got 5 on the wire, 5,500. I've heard here to 50. Bred female, give me 2.5. Here we go. I've heard here to be 2.5. Going to be 2.5. Highs on the wire, going to be 5,250 outside. Give me 52.5 a pie. It's an awfully good female. Going to calve up early, 5,250. I've heard here to let her rock outside. Now 5. I've heard Christopher going to be 5,500. I've heard here to be 55. 55. Got 2.5 in California. Christopher going to be 5,500. I've heard here to be 55. 5,500. $5,500 where? All in, all done. I sold her 5,250. Janessa buys again. Thank you. 663 at 5,250. Is that 25, Logan? All right, lot 25, freight chain time right here. How the ultimate daughter, $419. See, 141 a year, moderate birth wheel. Look at the marblin, over a 2, a 2.08. All right, here we go. So they give me 5,000. All right, here to the 530, the big marblin female, give me 5,000. All right, here to the open female, ready to breed, 5,000. Now 2.5. All right, here to the 10. I got 5 right here, 5,250. All right, here to the 10. Now 55. Now 55. You're out, Dwayne. Out here to be 5,500. Over 55. Now 6,000. After that, here's 55. You're out online. Going to be 6,000. After that, here's 55. Give me 7.5. Do it real quick. Let it rock. Outside 55 to the crowd. 7.5. Now 6,000. That's enough here. They say, you don't find them over 2 for marble with that kind of money all the time. Give me 6,000. 7.5 to 6,000. That's enough here. So here's to 6,000. Hold in. Hold on. I sold her 5,750. She's Texas Mountain. Thank you, Dwayne. 651. All right, go to 23. Previous page, 23. The War Cry got some power right here. I kind of like this female. Got some shape, some bone to her. All right, here we go. Nice spread female. Still $341 C. 1.26 marbling. All right, lot 23. Open, ready to breed. The bull of your choice. That have been 330, 500, and now 4. I've put it 45, 40, 4,000. I've heard here to be 430, 40, 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. I've put it 45, 40, 4,000. Now 2.5, now 2.5, now 5. At 45, now 7.5. Thank you, 5. I've heard here to be 5, 5. Now 2. You got to be 2.5. Now 55. At her 55. Now 6,000. After that, here's her. Now 5. That's her. Here's 55. Christopher, what do you say? 6,000. Got 6 in the crowd. $6,500 where? That's her. Here to the 5. Give me 2.5. I'll trade with you. 6,250. That's her. Here to the 10. I've heard to be 2.5. 6,000. Got 6 in the crowd. Now 65. Now 67.5. That's right here. He said, I said, 7.5, 6,750. I got there out here. He said, we say Arizona got to go. 6,750. 6,750. I sold her 6,500 at a Stowe Pines. Thank you, Todd. 644. Thank you, ma'am. Go to 22, right next door to another War Cry, big old bellied female right here. How the power play of the vintage cow. Look at the spread, 163, $360. See, they're kind of spread out all day. Pretty nice female right here. Lot 22, the War Cry. All right, setting to be 5,000. All right, to the 530, 5,000. All right, to the 530, lot 22, 5,000. All right, to the 535, set have been 335, 445. All right, to be 45, 45. They got 4 in the crowd. Corey going to be 14. 5 got 4th Logan 45.5. After that, here to be 5. Now 55. After Nathan, Corey, you're both out. Going to be $5,500 where? After that, to be 55. Now 6,000. After that, here's 55 to the 6,000. Now 5 outside. After this is now 5. I got 6 in the crowd. Nathan, you got to be $6,500 where? That's here to be 5. $6,500 where? Got 6 with Logan 5. That's here to 5. Now 2.5. Did you think of that? It'd be 65, Tim. Now 7,000. That's right here. He said, the 7,000. We say, Nathan, give me that 7,000. That's right here. He said, the 7,000. Hold in, hold on. I sold her 6,500. 657 double barrel buys. Thank you, Tim. Congrats on your event. All right, 30A and 30B. 30A and 30B, the Don Julios out of the hometown daughter from the Shinnevic program. All right, here we go. Big spread on 30A, 13-1 to 142. 2 cavities, female, high CD. Big spread females, lot 30A or 30B. You can take choice, or you can double your money and take a boat. All right, here we go. Give me 5,000. All right, here to the 530, 5,000. All right, here to the 530, 5,000. Set them in $3,500 where? All right, here to be 35, 35. Now 7.5. Now 4. I've heard here to be 430, 4,000. I've heard to be 45, 44. Now 2.5. Got 4 right here, going to be 2.5 in the crowd. I've heard here to be 10. I've heard to be 2. You can take them both for that kind of money. Got 4,000 online. 42.5. I've heard here to be 10. I've heard to be 2.5. 4 said 2.5. Ah, you're sure trying awful hard. 4 said 2.5. I've heard here to be 10. I've heard to be 2. You're talking into it here in a minute, Delvin. I've heard here to be 10. I've heard to be 2.5. 4,250. Sold them 4,000, 4,000. Christopher, 632. You want A, B, or both? Be times how many ever you take. He takes them both. Let them out. 4,632, right? 4,000 times 2 to 632. Thank you. All right, let's go to 31. Bottom of the page right here. Heart Network Clarity, granddaughter out of a salvation. 146 head a year. High, over one for marble and a ribeye. All right, lot 31. The long as a well-rope, ain't she? All right, lot 31's had been 5,000. All right, hood of the 535. Hood of the 5,000. All right, hood of the 535. Had been 335. That heard to be $3,500 worth. 3,535, 7.5. That heard the hood. He said, I've heard they got 35 on wire. Going to be 3,750. Now 4. I've heard who to be 4. You're out Kentucky. Going to be 4. That's never heard of 4. Heard of 4,000. 4,000. Pretty good buy right here. 7.5. 4. That's never heard of 4. Heard of 4. Let it rock outside. 7.5. 4. That's never heard of 4. Heard of 4,000. We say Corey 4,000. 7.5. 4. 7.5. 4. All in. Hold HUD. What do you say? I sold her 3,750. She's Arizona bound. Thank you, Christopher. 632 at 37.50. We're getting down to the short roads here. Lot 35. Lot 35. We got some hips, some bones, some look to her right here. Out of the vintage, 1166 cow. Nice spread, 167 a year. Still $330 C. Over one for marble and ribeye. Lot 35 said have been 5,000. I've heard hood and 5. I can see that. 5. I've heard hood and 5. Heard 5 said have been 335. I've heard hood to be 35. Heard 35 now 7.5. I've heard the hood. He said I've heard 7.5. 3,700. Got 35 of Delvin. 7.5. After that hoodie said I've heard 7.5. 3,750. After that hoodie said I've heard 7.5. Here's a buy, guys. After that hoodie said I've heard 7.5. 3,750. Let her out. After that hoodie said I've heard 7.5. 3,750. I sold her 3,500. Riverbend wins again. Thank you, Andrew. 652. Excellent buy. All right, lot 36, Don Julio, how the Hoover, no how cow, nice Fred, modern bird, $360 C, big marble female. All right, a little better deal right here, Dick. All right, so it'd have been $335. That heard to be 35, her 35, lot 36, lot 36, $335. That heard to be 35, her 35, $3,500 where. That heard to be the good balance, nice look, $335. That heard to be $3,500, her 35, said let's go 3,000. That heard to be 3,000. Now 2.5. After you got 3 on the wire, 32. Now 5. After here to be 3,500. Third Christopher, what do you say? Going to be 3,500. After here to be 35. 35. Michael's in. Christopher out. 2.5. 35. After here to be 30. Arizona, what do you say? 3,500. Only a few head left. 2.5. 35. After here to be 35. 3,500. 3,500. Where? All in. Hold on. I sold her 3,250. Michael, you're the winner. 641. Should be 2 of them. 14A, 14B. There we go. 14A, 14B. Just a couple head left. The Crosswind daughters. How the Mile High. The Poss Maverick daughter. Kevin E's on the A. Power and Growth on the B. 14A or 14B. Hi. Here we go. You can take 1 or 2 times the money. Big marble and female on the B. Actually, both big marbles and big ribeye. Good commercial females. 14A, 14B. Our price had been $335. That heard to be 35. Her 35. $3,500 where. That heard to be 35. Her 35. $3,500 where. Give me 3. Now 5. 7.5. That heard he said her 30. So got 35 right here. 3,750. Now 4. Now 4. Now 2.5. That heard to be 10. I've heard to be 2. Now 5. That heard to be your click behind online. Got 2.5 in front of you. Going to be 4,500. That heard to be he may take them both at that. At 45, now 7.5, now 7.5, never know 5. I've heard to be 5, 35, now 2.5, now 5. I'd heard to be 55, 55, I got 55, 7.5, gonna be 7.5. I got 55 with the mat, 7.5, now 6,000, now 6,000, now 6,000, now 2.5, now 2.5, now 5. At her 65, 6,500, 6,500, now 67.5. Now 7,000. It's like checkers, your move. 67 ahead of the 7,000. 7,000. Thank you for the help. Almost sell choice. 6,750. Takes a 639. We'll say you be. Our prize had been $335. After 14 B as a boy. $3,500 where? 35, 7.5. After the 30, 7.5. 3,700. If we got 35 right here on the wire. 37.5. After the 30, 7.5. Now 4. After Colorado going to be 4,000. That's never heard it for 4,000. That's never heard it for. Now you keep asking him, he'll finally do it. Now 2.5. I've heard here to be 10. I've heard to be. He makes friends everywhere he goes. 4's in 2.5. I've heard here Christopher, Anthony, you're both out. 4,250. I've heard here to be 10. I've heard to be 2.5. What do you say online? 4,250. 4,250. I sold her straight away. 4,000. That a boy. 640. Thank you, sir. Lot number 7. Lot 7 here, come back to the auction. Brett Heifer, due right there. She's safe AI to the Dandy Acre Skyline. Going to give the latter part of January. All right, January 23rd's estimated due date. Kevin E. Fred, $412 seed dig. All right, so to give me 10,000. I turn out here to be 10. Her to be 10. This had been 3, 3,500 or 4, now 5. I've heard her to be 45. Her 45 to 5. $4,500. Her 45 to 5. 4,500. I've heard her to be 45. Now 5. I've heard her to be 5. Going to be 5. 45's on the wire. Going to be 5,000. Now 55. I've heard her to be 55. Her 55. What do you say, Dwayne? $5,500 where? I've heard her to be 55. Her $419 here. $4,500 where? 5's it. 50. Give me 2.5, Dwayne. Got 5 in Georgia. 2.5. I've heard her to be 10. I've heard her to be 2.5. 5's it. 52.5. What do you say, Dwayne? Now 55. Now 7.5. I've heard her. He said I've heard. What do you say, Jason? 5,750. I've heard her. He said I've heard 55 to 7.5. 5,750. Now 6,000. That's enough. What do you say, Dwayne? Going to be 6,000. That's enough here. They say heard to 6,000. 6,000. What do you say? Got to go, Dwayne. 7.5 in Georgia. What do you say, Texas? 700 to 6,000. Hold in. What do you say, Dwayne? Got to go. 6,000. I sold her 5,750. D&W buys Jason Payne, Georgia bound. Thank you. 637. All right, lot 10. Before we sell this, let's give all the guys. I know we hadn't had a bunch of them, but we hadn't waited on anything. We've ran them through here pretty quick. Let's give them a big round of applause. Certainly appreciate it. Here's lot 10. Here's a great way to finish. Big old bodied female due right there the first part of January to guess who? Old True Balance. Think what the value could be right there in her belly. All right, here we go. $387. See, I got 35 on the wire. 4,000. After that, 34. Now $4,500. 5. I've heard her to be 5. 5. Safe True Balance. Now 2.5. Now 2.5. Now 5. I heard it 55. Now 7 6,000. I said I've heard it. I heard 6,000. Heard it 6,000. She's safe out of True Balance. Now 2.5. I said heard it. We say on the wire, Dwayne, Anthony, they're both out. Going to be 6,250. I said heard it. Now 5. I heard it be 75. Heard it 5 7. I said I heard it. I said heard it 7,000. Like Vegas, you never know. 65 7. I said heard it. We say Dwayne going to be. I'll let you. Dwayne's the last one. I'll let you be 6,750. You want to do it real quick? Got 65 in the crowd. 6,750. All in, all done. What do you say? Gotta go. I sold her 6,500. He's been on a bunch of them. Thank you. Vinkin Angus. What's it? 650. Vinkin Angus. Well, folks, that's all we have for today. Let's give the Kern cattle and the crew here a big round of applause. You get a great, great sale. We're going to have some averages here in a second. Here's a word from Chad.
Wonderful sale. Thank you all. Honestly, thank you all for coming out, making the trip to Porterville. It means a lot to me. I know travel's tough. It's not easy, so thank you all for coming out. And big thanks to Josh for not only the opportunity, but his passion and excitement for the Angus breed is truly exciting for me. This is going to be fun. Big thanks to Austin Flynn, who was in the ring. He was on your left-hand side. He's tremendous. I couldn't do it without him. Thank you all for being here. Well, we'll see you next year. But also, Natalie DeYoung, where is she at? Caitlin DeYoung, my wife, my son, daughter-in-law. Thank you all.
All right, very nicely done. For those interested in averages, we had 36 lots today. gross $752,500. Again, that's 36 lots, $752,500 to average $20,902. Folks, you enjoy the California weekend. There's lots of good cattle. Once again, appreciate everything. Enjoy the entertainment refreshments, and we'll see you down the road. Thank you.